Good morning, Shell Point. This is Josh from the Banyan Grille, and today we're going to go over a few of our specials. It's July 2nd, so that means we have some new daily specials Monday through Saturday. We're going to go through 3 of them today. So what we have here collectively is we're doing a chicken Philly. So you got your hoagie, your peppers, your onions, chicken, pepper jack, and then we're going to do a soft shell crab BLT. So I have some bacon. I cooked it up a little bit ahead of time. And then we're doing a beef short rib grilled cheese sandwich. So I'm gonna kind of do all 3 of them from start to finish, quick, and hopefully it'll be entertaining for you. So the Philly, it works just like a beef Philly, except instead of having thin sliced beef, we have thin sliced chicken. So now we got some coloration on our peppers, exactly what we're looking for. The chicken's already cooked, so really what we're just trying to accomplish is a little bit of a sear and obviously to heat it up some. I'm gonna get all the bread going. I don't use butter. If you like butter, you can do that. I don't think it's necessary with any of these sandwiches. You know, if I was doing a BLT with egg on it or something like that, I would use butter, be more flavor. So leave that be. I'm gonna take my bacon. This bacon is, it's applewood smoked, boar's head bacon, 9 to 12 pieces per pound. Some of the best bacon you can get out there. We're gonna forget about that for a minute. This here is cooking just fine. So see, we're starting to get a little bit of color on our chicken. Just like people say, you know, caramelize your vegetables. You wanna get some brown on whatever meat you're cooking. Here we have a soft shell crab. And what's neat about these is you can eat these whole. And what a soft shell crab is, it's not its own kind of crab. You can't harvest soft shell crab all year round. What it is it's a blue crab directly after it molts. It's still gonna be soft, and all those little components that would normally be stripped off of the crab because they're hard, they have flavor in them. So, and the way we're gonna fry them is it's called three-step breading, or standard breading procedure, and it's flour, egg wash, and then whatever your coating is. Our coating is going to be yellow cornmeal. Your coating could be breadcrumbs. Your coating could be potato flakes, a mixture, Parmesan. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do. And this flour is seasoned flour, which just means salt and pepper. You can always add other things to your flour if you like. Next, and your egg wash. You know, for us, it's just some scrambled eggs. Or not scrambled, but stirred eggs. Got a nice coating. I'm gonna drop these fries right now. And this guy just goes right in. That's it. So, and this is how we cook. You know, we're not quite open yet, but this is how it happens in the restaurant. We're not doing one thing at a time. We have multiple things going. So I'm gonna get this off here. We'll set up plates here in a second. Bacon has a little bit more to go. I want to toast both sides of that. This is just pepper jack cheese, great with chicken. You know, got a lot of flavor, creamy. And that's just gonna melt it nice and slow. And if you pan back to this, you can see the crab is floating. So, and the thing is, as a rule, for the most part, floating means done. You know, if I'm making squid, that's gonna take me 30 seconds to cook, and I'm in service and I'm making 40 of them a night, I'm gonna trust that when it floats, it's done. But something like this, especially since it's gonna sit in the window and then it's gonna get racked up and go to your plate, this has gotta be crispy. So in the restaurant business, when we're coming up with your table, you know, we try to execute what is referred to as a la minute standards, which means if you have a burger and a Reuben and a salad, your salad doesn't come up and then the burger comes up 10 minutes later. So you get a salad that's been sitting there with the dressing on it for 10 minutes. Everything comes together as one and is sold typically within 60 seconds is what we shoot for. Here's our short rib, you know, a nice square, just falling apart, you know, and I like things that are pulled, but I don't like them when they're pulled to the point where they're just absolutely shredded. So we're gonna leave that so it still has some bite to it. This crab, that sound it's making is telling me that it's ready to go. So I'm gonna get that guy out of there. This is your opportunity to season with deep, you know, if you don't season your French fries or chips or chicken within 30 seconds of it coming out of the fryer, the salt and pepper is not gonna stick. So we have a light amount of salt and pepper in the flour. We're adding a light amount here. I touched on before, seasoning as you go is how you're going to get the best flavor. So there's our short rib, nice tender. And then I'm gonna add some cheddar, pepper jack, and then this is a short rib grilled cheese, so we got 4 pieces of cheese on there. I don't think that's a bad thing. Here's our Philly. So you got your peppers, your onions, your Monterey Jack, everything was cooked in the same pan. There's a lot of flavor that is going on in that pan, and by cooking everything together, I'm gonna get more flavor. Still steaming, that's why I was saying, you know, it doesn't always come out of the oven and go together at exactly the same time as everything else, but what's important is when you plate it and put it in the window, it doesn't sit there. So we still see steam, that's a good thing. And that, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's it. You know, if it was an open face thing, maybe we cook it a little bit more so it would be browned. But this is a closed face grilled cheese sandwich, so you need creaminess in there. That's gonna go right on there. Yes, I want that little bit of grease on there too, you know, and that's why I don't put butter on in the beginning, because that butter is gonna take away from the flavor that's in here. So I put on a little bit of extra grease. That's gonna give it some flavor. The bread is still crispy. If you can eat all that, great. If not, you got one for now and one for later. That's a nice sandwich. Okay, so we have Tuesday special, Wednesday, Thursday. Don't forget, we are closed on Mondays until October 1st, I believe. Friday is fish and chips. Saturday's meatloaf. All of it is homemade, and you should try all of it, so come in. Thank you.